Investigators found what appears to be human remains, along with personal items.
A bombshell discovery in a Florida park. Could the search for Brian Laundrie be over? We'll tell you what else was found and who led investigators there. A busy evening, and we thank you for joining us. I'm Natalie Pasquarella. Chuck is off tonight. Could it be the big break in a case that's captivated the nation and the world? For more than a month now, federal authorities have been looking for Brian Laundrie. Tonight, remains have been found. Now, Laundrie has been the main person police want to talk to in the murder of his fiancée, Gabby Petito. Her remains were found in Wyoming a month ago. And today, as we said, 2,300 miles away, remains were found near a backpack believed to be Laundrie's belongings in a Florida park. News 4's Chris Corioso has been following the latest on all this. And Chris, we know those remains have not been identified yet.
Natalie, these partial human remains were found just off a hiking trail that Brian Laundrie used to frequent. The discovery immediately prompting investigators to call in canine teams and close off a nature park that had just been reopened to the public yesterday. In a very brief news conference, the FBI explained what was found and what happens next.
Justice for Gabby! Justice for Gabby!
A handful of onlookers chant as FBI and local investigators head back into Florida's Myakkahatchee Environmental Park. That's where investigators found human remains and belongings Brian Laundrie may have been carrying when he vanished.
Investigators found what appears to be human remains, along with personal items, such as a backpack and notebook belonging to Brian Laundrie.
According to Laundrie's parents, it was they who led police to the new clues just one day after the nature park was reopened to the public. According to a statement from the Laundrie family attorney, the FBI and Northport police were informed last night of Brian's parents' intentions, and they met Chris and Roberta Laundrie there this morning. After a brief search off a trail that Brian frequented, some articles belonging to Brian were found.
These items were found in an area that up until recently had been underwater.
After the human remains were discovered, the Sarasota County Medical Examiner was called to the scene, along with cadaver dogs who searched for hours. The FBI says they'll now scour this part of the vast nature preserve for days to come. It was just over a month ago that Brian Laundrie's parents found his abandoned car near the very spot they discovered the backpack. They drove that car to their house and 4 days later reported their son missing. Just a few days after that, Gabby Petito's body was discovered in Wyoming's Grand Teton National Park. She had been strangled to death. Brian Laundrie is the sole person of interest in the case. The FBI now working feverishly to confirm whether the remains found today belong to Laundrie and if there are any more.
Our evidence response team is on scene using all available forensic resources to process the area. It's likely the team will be on scene for several days.
The FAA has now ordered a temporary flight ban above the park where those human remains were found. Earlier this month, the Laundrie family attorney said Brian's father did assist investigators in their search of the nature park, but it's not clear if he directed them to this particular hiking trail or if high water impeded the search at that time. Natalie.
Still a lot of questions. I know we'll be watching it closely. Chris, thank you. And this case, as he said, captured the attention of the world. We, of course, will stay on top of it as new developments come in. You can always download our NBC4 New York app to get the latest or head to NBCNewYork.com.